Hello, I'm Pablo, and this is my final project for composition. I'm finally back after like a month. A lot going on lately, but I finally have some stuff ready to go, so let's get into it. The rules were that I couldn't use the same instrument for my midterm and my final. I already used piano for the midterm, so I had to figure out something different for the final, and I decided I should play the guitar again. Now, small issue. I mentioned it in one of my earlier videos, but I haven't played guitar in over a year, and I wasn't very good to begin with. I like music a lot, but I don't practice my instruments nearly as much as I should. So I did it anyways. And you'll see how that went. I'm going to keep it short because I kind of want to present the video in class, and the last one was way too long. So I'll just show you a bit of the project. Started off basically with this riff here. That was the first thing I wrote. And then for the next 3 weeks, I spent not knowing what to do next. So this was another one of those that just kind of was like agonizing for no reason, even though it wasn't that hard in the end of it. Eventually, I kind of came around to that little melody coming from there. That little melody, and then the intro, right, kind of just came on its own. That little like chromatic. The rest kind of just fell into place. So I used digital amps pretty much for the entire thing. So like Line 6 Helix, and then pretty much just for the guitars, like I just cranked it. I think I like edited a previous preset. There's like this gain limiter or whatever, because I suck at muting with my left hand, so it cuts a lot of the nasty stuff for me. For drums, I'm just using this Steven Slate drums sampler. It's pretty good. It's like pretty punchy. And for the mixing and mastering, basically, you find the stuff that makes it loud, and you put it on everything, and you pretend you know what you're doing. So like compression, you just put it on there, and you just try stuff out, and you see what makes it sound louder. So that's about it for the project. I don't really have much to say. I was originally gonna record this with a band, and I had made plans for it, and I was supposed to do it for real, but those plans ended up falling through for one reason or another. Luckily, I can play 3 out of the 4 parts. I don't have a drum kit. Definitely can't get access to one for the project, so whatever. So I'm sticking to the sampler for that. As for the other performers, because, again, plans fell through, just use your imagination. Enjoy. That took me way longer than it should have, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out in the end. There was a few things I would have liked to do. For example, write a different solo for the first time around, so I'm not just repeating the same one twice. And also, if I were to have a real drummer, the entire middle section, I would like to have a proper drum solo. Right now, I just had like just a little simple pattern just to fill space. I think it would have fit nicely, but as it stands, it works. I have another final project video coming up soon. This time for music technology in a couple of days. That one was way easier. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the music. Bye.